Milk by Alyssa Benani, Sierra Elliott, Jimmy Lee, and Y. Liang. Milk consumption, the role of the consumer, nutritional values, and deficiencies. Milk consumption, the role of the consumer. The consumer's role in the food chain impacts producers and retailers. Individual preferences influence future decisions made by producers and manufacturers. Typically, those purchasing milk are more focused on nutritional content. There is a lack of awareness about the negative reviews about excessive milk consumption. Milk is considered a consumer good if purchased with the use of a drink. Milk consumption, nutritional values and deficiencies of milk intake. Positive benefits. Milk has positive benefits such as it provides calcium, phosphorus, vitamin B and D, and potassium, source of protein, increases bone health, and boosts a person's immune system. Negative health impacts are it can cause acne, bloating, abdominal pain, increased risk of cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease, or a stroke, high levels of cholesterol, GI risks, and colorectal cancer. Milk packaging. Milk packaging technology. How does packaging size affect consumers' waste of milk? Packaging innovation, moving towards a sustainable future. Milk packaging technology. Packaging materials sustainable for dairy products are selected after careful consideration of various factors. The role of aseptic packaging technology is used to help extend milk shelf life. How does packaging design affect consumers' waste of milk? Packages that are too large are one important cause of food waste. The importance of proper packaging size to reduce milk waste. The typical dairy farm uses large amounts of energy in the milking activity. Packaging design for ease of use, such as easy opening, emptying, and resealability. Packaging innovation, moving towards a sustainable future. In the current pursuit of health and sustainability, milk packaging must not only ensure the freshness and safety of the product, but also minimize the burden on the environment. Intelligent packaging focuses on communicating with the outer world rather than mere packaging. Use of the QR codes on milk packaging can reduce waste by providing accurate information. The US EPA and the European Commissions are imposing strict regulations toward limiting carbon gas emissions. Milk processing. 1. Raw milk. 2. Pasteurization. And 3. Regulation. Raw milk. Before urbanization, raw milk was first consumed fresh. The risk is greater in urban areas. Raw milk is not great for storage or transport. After urbanization, raw milk caused high infant mortality and disease outbreaks. Raw milk has high pathogen levels. Pasteurization is the process of heating milk to a specific temperature for sustained periods of time. This helps preserve nutrition and makes it safer to drink, leading to better health outcomes. It is also more cost-effective, helps with storage and transportation issues, and reduces healthcare costs from raw milk consumption. Regulation. Better regulation helps increase milk confidence in milk products. Existing regulations need to be enforced. Regulation helps with export. There's a huge increase in demand in recent years in the global market. Retailing of milk. Milk sales in stores have decreased while sales of plant-based milks have risen. The rise of plant-based milk alternatives in stores reduces dairy milk sales, benefiting the environment by lessening the demands for resource-intensive milk production. Milk is a very resource-intensive product and has a large environmental impact. Consumers have become more aware of the environmental impacts of milk, and an increasing number of individuals have switched to plant-based alternatives. Carbon footprint of dairy. Dairy milk production has a larger supply chain than non-dairy milk. This contributes to a greater overall carbon footprint when compared to non-dairy milk. The total greenhouse gas emissions of dairy milk production is 1.052 kilograms per CO2 equivalents per liter when compared to non-dairy milk, where it is only 0.525 kilograms per CO2 equivalent per liter. Greenhouse gas emissions of milk. Dairy milk is very resource intensive and requires significantly more resources to produce than plant-based milks. 1.7 square meters of land to produce 1 liter of dairy milk and 4.5 pounds of water per pound of dairy milk is needed. Non-dairy milk alternatives require fewer resources to produce overall. Milk alternatives such as soy require only 8% of the total land used to produce the same amount of milk. Pollution generated by milk. Conventional milk is produced by dairy cows. Cows produce approximately 60 liters per cow each day. It is often not disposed of properly, and this contributes to harmful wastewater runoff that finds its ways into waterways and land. This can lead to a host of environmental and health impacts. One common theme throughout all stages of the food system and all the issues with dairy that we've noticed was the interrelation of health and environmental impacts of milk. Some key takeaways are the interrelatedness of our health and our environment, the social determinants of health, and how the environment has an impact on our health, and the importance of advocacy for change in our food systems. We can do this at both an individual level and an organizational level and the regulatory level. As consumers, it's important to be educated on our food system so we can help advocate for changes to make it better. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and I hope you enjoyed. And then here are our references.